Okay guys, the next pair we're looking at for the 14th of February 2011 is sterling against the US dollar on our CTC 6 screen strategy template. Just going to open up the daily time frame. Okay, let's have a look. Trend direction. What do we have? What do we see? Let's have a look here. Okay, if you take the swings to the upside, this candle here now has breached the trend line, and what you're seeing is a retest of 1600. I mentioned if we did see a break below this, we would see a potential of 1600 being retested, and sure enough, we've had a decent breakthrough. We traded to the underside of that in the early parts of the latter part of the Friday session, and sure enough we had it pull back and it closed slightly higher than that 1600 mark. Now, this being previous resistance, we would like to see a support at this level and then further upside movement on that. Okay, CTC is blue to see a continuation of this trend. Otherwise, what could happen is we could see it fail at this level and a breach not only of the 1600 but the 20 period moving average. You could see this fall, and then we could look at downside movement. And there are areas such as this one over here where we had a previous support, a resistance, support, and support again, roughly around the 1587 mark. Okay, so what we want to see now is price consolidate above this area, and then we could see a potential bounce to the upside. Okay, with this candle closing low on Friday after this indecision candle, it formed another swing to the downside. There's another one, and here, all of them lower than the ultimate one right up here that we saw just before. Okay, this is confirming downside movement, so the swings are low, so the intermediate trend is down. The major trend has been broken on this. Okay, I'm going to make that nice and thick to show you. There we go. So, what's the Asian market done this evening? Pretty much consolidated. Very much a doji candle, an indecision candle. Okay, if you look at the smaller time frames, however, the pair has found support above a moving average, i.e. the 4 hour here, for example. You can see indecision above this level, so the Asian market opened slightly higher, but still consolidating above the 1605 area. If you look at the hourly chart, for example, here again, still consolidating above the 50 period moving average, which happens to be around support resistance in this area of around 1606, 1605. Okay, if we can stay above this area here, then it could be a confirmation of support at this area, and then we could see a push higher. See, we've had higher swing highs on this time frame. Okay, that swing is higher than that swing, this swing is higher than that, this swing is higher than that, and if we can find support here above 16055, then we could see support being found above a 50 period moving average, an interim moving average, and then we could see a spur higher, and what we could likely see is 1610 or the 50 period moving average being tested in the next couple of hours or the remainder of this week. Okay, but in order to do so, we need it to stay above that level. It can't close lower than 1605. Okay, because it'll be below the 50 period moving average, and I'll be confirming that the Asian market hasn't been able to sustain those levels, and we could see a further drop to the downside. If it does fail that, then we got the swing here as our trend, and we would look at that as being our target. Okay, ideally that would be your first one. Why? Because we've been there before. It's 16020 would be our target, because we've had previous resistance here too, as well as a trend line. Okay, got to stay above 1605 to be bullish, otherwise we could see it close lower than 1605, we could see further downside movement. Okay. Hey guys, that's it. I'll be back next video.